My name is Chris Blom, as he's said about 4 times now. And the name of my company is Six Man Employer and Insurance Services.
What is your ideal client? Who do you like to serve and help?
Yeah, so our primary product is workers' comp insurance. So we are a B2B company. So our target client, or our ideal client, is going to be a company that is in the category of medium to high risk when it comes to employee safety and employee injuries. So that's going to be staffing agencies, which some of you are today, construction companies, and the like. So those are some of the ones we like to go after just because of the challenges they encounter with workers' comp.
So, commercial insurance and workers' compensation is one of the most boring topics probably out there. If your ideal client was sitting in front of you today, what would you talk to them about to tell them and show them how you're different and why they need to talk to you as opposed to staying with where they're at or just not even paying attention to it?
Yeah, well, I've learned from experience what not to talk to people about. We've had a few meetings where people's eyes start to glaze over, or you just feel the energy leaving the room because, I like talking about workers' comp and rates and analytics, stuff that people don't necessarily care to hear all the time. And so for me, as I've grown in my position and in this industry, I've learned that people want to know how you can help them. And so that's what I do. When I approach a client or a potential client, it's about how can I help you? What brings you to this conversation today? What is it that we can try to do to build a program around you that's really going to help? At the end of the day, you don't care about rates, you don't care about losses, you don't care about your XMod or analytics, all that stuff. That's for me to care about. I want you to care about how we're going to help and what's really going to impact your company.
How do you feel being connected to your community, events like this benefit both your organization and our community?
As far as the community goes, it's important for me to have my network know what I do and how I can help. I think a lot of people run into the challenges that I can help with. And I don't think people know how to address these things. When you start a business, or if you've had a business for years and you finally come across a challenge with workers' comp or any type of insurance, you don't always know where to go. You turn to Google, you try to figure it out, you get stuck, you kind of throw your hands up and get frustrated at the California system. A lot of people like to blame the government and just California as a general statement, which is not completely unfair, but it's, for me, being able to let the community know that there is help for these things. I truly like to help clients. I don't charge to talk to people. And I'm not afraid to say that, hey, you might be in a good situation with your current company. It might not be best for you to work with me. Whatever the case is, I'm going to be honest, forthcoming, and tell you what I think as an expert is going to be best for your situation.
I want to thank you, Chris, and I can attest that he's brutally honest, and he loves to help people. So thank you for being here, son.